Alright guys, how's it going? KCB3 here with some quick gaming news for you. So pretty much we did find out this week that Irrational Games was shutting down, and that was pretty much some very bad news for many fans around the world, including myself, because I am a very big BioShock fan since the first game. I actually pretty much on my video a couple of months ago pretty much said that BioShock, the original BioShock, was my favorite video game of last generation. So pretty much, in some news I just read today, that even though Irrational Games isn't going to be working on BioShock no more, BioShock series will be continuing. So that's some very good news. Kevin Levine, when he did the first BioShock, it was pretty much amazing. Also in BioShock Infinite was amazing. Even I guess you say even more amazing, because many people were saying BioShock Infinite was better than BioShock One. To me, they're pretty much very identical. I can't really say one over the other because pretty much I like BioShock 1 a little bit more for some reason than BioShock Infinite, even though Infinite was very better and story wise, I guess. Um I don't know. I just like BioShock 1 for some reason teeny bit better than Infinite. I always keep on debating myself which one was better between the two. But it doesn't really matter because I do like both of the games the same, and I got pretty much all three games in the series. Now, pretty much one of the problems that I just pretty much thought about this, and I looked at the comments of the article, and I totally forgot that Kevin Levine, Irrational Games, didn't make BioShock 2. And BioShock 2 pretty much, out of the three games, were pretty much decent. I would say it'd be ranked number three in my opinion. Pretty much, it wasn't bad. It was a pretty good game. The story wasn't as strong as the first one, because the first one you did have Andrew Ryan as the main villain. The second game, it wasn't really strong. I'll say on the story elements, but it was pretty good on the characters, and they pretty much expanded what you can do on the gameplay. They introduced they introduce yourself to a new character. You visit new places, even though you've been in Rapture before. The first and second BioShock was taking place underground, underwater in Rapture. Even though you've been in Rapture before, there are some new places you can visit. Like I said, they expanded the gameplay. Instead of having uh, you know, one or one style when you're fighting. You have a plasma, which is your power, and your gun on one hand. On the first game, you can pretty much just, you can't keep them both out. You can just use one or the other at one at a time. BioShock 2, you can use both of them at the same time. You can do a little bit dual threat. Be more of a little, badass. I really like that. The powers. Upgrade for the powers are pretty much more effective than the one in the first one. So there's a lot of good improvements in the second one that was in the first one, dealing with the gameplay and the characters and stuff like that. But in the actual story, I still think BioShock 1 is a little bit stronger than BioShock 2. Now, pretty much the developer that did BioShock 2 was called 2K Marlin, I think it was. 2K something, I can't remember, but it wasn't Irrational Games with Kevin Levine. They also just did, they just did BioShock 1 and BioShock Infinite. So if they do a BioShock game, if 2K Games do a BioShock game in the future without Irrational Games, how good would it actually be? That we sort of seen some details of that. How good they be without Irrational Games in BioShock 2? Yeah, the characters were very good, and the gameplay was very amazing, but the story was lacking a couple areas. But even though it was still a very good game, and I could still play it, like I played about like beat it about 8 different times anyway, just based on the gameplay and the story. Like I said, wasn't really as good, but it was still good enough for me to keep going enjoying myself. So let me know what you think about it. Do you think 2K can still make BioShock games, go on with the BioShock series without Irrational Games? Do you like BioShock 2? Like I said, it's still a very good game, but I'll still rank it right behind BioShock Infinite and BioShock 1. But like I said, it's still a very enjoyable game. I do like the series as a whole. So thanks for watching, KTV3. As always, like, comment, subscribe, and have an amazing day, everybody.